Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Steve Rudloff with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. This morning at approximately 7:40 a.m., patrol officers responded to the 1300 block of Clement Wood Lane in reference to two individuals being found unresponsive in a residence. Upon patrol's arrival, they found a white female and a white male, 75 to 80 years old, both suffering from gunshot wounds. JFRD arrived on scene and pronounced both of these individuals deceased. Homicide detectives are currently on scene and investigating this case. At this time, we do believe that this is an isolated incident and we are not currently looking for any outstanding suspects. However, we do reach out to the public and the community. If anyone does have information, to please contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at 630-0500 or Crime Stoppers at 866-845-TIPS.
Sergeant, have you found a weapon?
As far as we do have, the investigation is going on. We do have evidence at the scene. We are not looking for any outstanding individuals at this time, but the evidence we do have at the scene indicate that this is an isolated incident.
But was there a weapon?
There was a weapon inside the house.
Can you say what kind of weapon?
There was a handgun inside the house.
Does it appear that one of the people involved used that handgun?
The investigation's revealing most likely yes.
The male or the female?
We're not able to say that at this moment.
And they were found inside the home?
They were found inside the home.
Was it a neighbor that called it in, or?
It was a caretaker for the individuals.
Were they married?
This was a domestic relationship, yes.
You know when the last time the caretaker was there at the home?
Actually, the caretaker stays with them periodically throughout the week, and she saw them both yesterday.
You said it is can you say if they're married? Do you know?
We have not seen evidence of it, but yeah, they're most likely a husband and wife.
Did the caretaker hear anything, or she just walked in and found them?
She walked in and found them and alerted.
Any indication if this would be any sort of what some describe as like a mercy killing of some sort?
We're still looking into them. We're looking at their backgrounds. At this point, we do know that they're both between 75 and 80 years old. So we will be getting the medical history and find out what actually took place and why this happened.
Any children that you know of?
None that we know of.
With the situation, nobody in custody, no persons of interest at this point?
No, we're not looking for anybody outstanding at this moment. We do believe it's an isolated incident that occurred inside the house.
You said the caretaker stayed periodically. The caretaker stayed last night, or?
The caretaker was there yesterday and was able to find them this morning.
You just stayed overnight? The caretaker stayed overnight?
I'm not going to give that details at this moment.
Neighbors hear any shots?
Neighbors have not come forth with any information, and it's a pretty isolated area back here. That's why we're here tonight. It's a dirt road that leads back into the residence.
Is there any evidence on scene? They were on oxygen, they were in wheelchairs, anything of that nature?
None of that nature. I appreciate it. Thank you.